Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a different way. So in this video, I really wanted to talk about the tale of the tape. Now, for my boxing or fighting fans out there, they obviously do the same in mixed martial arts, the UFC and so on. But the tale of the tape, for those that don't know it, it's a quick preview of the fighters' vital statistics. So it will talk about the length of their reach and how tall the fighter is and how much they weigh and so on. And these can give skilled analysts a bit of an insight before the fight starts to how it could go. For example, somebody with a longer length reach in terms of the jab, they could keep their opponent at bay because they have obviously longer levers. Somebody who may be slightly heavier, sometimes that could prove an advantage. They may or may not be able to hit harder or dominate in the clinch, leaning that extra weight upon them. Now, as I say, this is all as well and maybe, but what I wanted to encourage people out there, and I'll bring the analogy back to oneself and personal development, is the fact is the tale of the tape, it doesn't tell the full story. And what I mean by that is in my own life, I have come up against, particularly in the unlicensed boxing realm, the fighting, particularly on the streets and on the door. There wasn't a referee to say, "Oh, hold on, chaps, hold on, chaps. You're clearly heavier than James. Call it off." It doesn't work like that, unfortunately, in real life. And so the tale of the tape immediately became redundant. But what was more important was my mindset and the size of my heart. There's that beautiful quote somewhere, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the heart of the dog sort of in the fight. So it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. So it's speaking again to his unstoppable spirit. So I and you can, in your own more positive goals, you can defeat far more seemingly imposing opponents when you get your mind right, your indomitable, what I call your unstoppable true self, locked on and engaged. So you can do the same. And the tale of the tape, to keep the analogy still, your opponent could be whatever challenges or obstacles you're currently facing. They may seem insurmountable at the moment. You could be in massive amount of debt or have a mortgage shortfall. There could just be your business is seemingly going to close, or you could be facing bankruptcy. Your marriage could be on the rocks, or just your relationship with your significant other. Whatever challenge, obstacle, difficulty, whatever you want to term it, whatever you're facing, you have got the ability to beat it. You have got that ability deep inside you. Now, as always, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but you can do it. As I say, whatever the unseemly odds, you have it inside of you if you commit to beat it. So I don't care the tale of the tape, no matter the size of the opponent, no matter how dangerous it may seem. Just like the odds I've overcome in my own life, you can do the same positively. I don't want you to give up. It's not the time for giving up. You might have to dig deep and stand your ground. But let me tell you, as I say, just to reinforce this point, the tale of the tape doesn't tell the full story. So anyone that's labelled during your lifetime, he's not a good learner, or he's slow, or he's clumsy. That's there. Don't let someone else's opinion of you become your reality. Because remember, we all see things differently through the different lens and filter based on our beliefs and values. I've spoken a little about this before. But so you see, that's why in witness reports, there could be a car crash and 12 people have actually witnessed it. Now, the police, of course, they interview those people as to what they saw. Sometimes they can get 12 different accounts. So what's going on there? Are they all lying? No. But you see, each person has picked up on something different, what was important to them. As you may know, we all go on different things. Many of us are visual, some of us are auditory, we respond better to verbal commands, some of us like the written word, some of us like to see, some of us have a fine, more well-developed sense of smell, some of us have a very keen sense of touch, kinesthetic, And so one of them is not better than the other, but some are go-to preferences. Like you might be left or right-handed. That's what you'll naturally pick up. You'll naturally gravitate to pick up the pen with. So just in the case of that, the police reports, 12 different people see or pick up on 12 different things. So in the tail of the tape, someone else's opinion. So the bank manager telling you, oh, you're in trouble, you better... Someone saying, oh, you've always been clumsy, or you're not a good learner. That is their truth. It doesn't have to become your reality. It does not. So I really encourage you, whatever odds you're facing, if you believe in yourself, that's more important than anything external. It really is. The size of the fight in you is bigger than the challenges you are currently facing. So as always, I really do hope this has provided some very strong value to you. You are unstoppable, and I believe in you.